Ever wondered where the Chinese passport isn't welcome anymore? Well, you're about to find out. We're going to delve into the surprising reasons why 10 countries have decided to close their doors to Chinese tourists. So buckle up and get ready for a whirlwind tour around the globe. First stop on our list, the United States. A land of vast landscapes, iconic cities, and a melting pot of cultures, the US has been a magnet for travelers from around the globe. But as of late, it's become a no-go zone for Chinese tourists. The reasons? Well, they're multifaceted. A mix of political tensions and health concerns have led to a hardening of borders. There's a strained relationship between the two global powers that's been brewing for a while. Add to this the ongoing health crisis, and it's a perfect storm for travel restrictions. And then there's the issue of visa cancellations. Thousands of Chinese students and researchers have seen their visas revoked, further complicating travel plans. It's a scene of uncertainty and frustration. So if you are holding a Chinese passport and dreaming of a US adventure, you might want to put those plans on hold. Not the best time for a Chinese passport holder to plan a trip to the States, it seems. Next, let's fly over to Australia. Known for its stunning landscapes, unique wildlife, and vibrant cities, Australia has long been a beloved destination for travelers worldwide. However, for Chinese tourists, the land of kangaroos and koalas is currently a no-go zone. The reasons behind these restrictions stem from a variety of factors. Chief among them are health and safety concerns related to the global pandemic. The Australian government, in an attempt to curb the spread of the virus, has imposed stringent travel restrictions. Apart from health concerns, diplomatic tensions have also played a role. Relations between China and Australia have been strained in recent years, leading to a tightening of travel policies. Despite these setbacks, it's important to remember that these restrictions are temporary. Once global health improves and diplomatic tensions ease, we can hope that the doors to this beautiful country will swing wide open once again. So the land down under is off limits for now. Moving on, we reach the colourful lands of India. This country, known for its rich history, diverse culture, and tantalizing cuisine, has unfortunately tightened its borders to Chinese tourists. The reasons behind these restrictions are multifaceted. Political tensions have played a significant role, with border disputes and diplomatic disagreements casting long shadows over bilateral relations. Health concerns, particularly in light of the recent global health crisis, have also contributed to the stricter travel measures. The Indian government has expressed its commitment to safeguarding the health of its citizens and visitors alike. This means that, for now, Chinese travelers longing to experience the hustle and bustle of Delhi's markets, the serene beauty of Kerala's backwaters, or the spiritual tranquility of Varanasi's ghats, will have to press pause on their plans. Despite these challenges, the hope remains for a future where international travel can resume in full swing. Sadly, India's vibrant culture will have to wait. Heading north, we arrive in Canada. Known for its awe-inspiring natural beauty, diverse cities, and friendly people, Canada has long been a favorite destination for tourists from around the globe. However, recently, Chinese travelers have faced hurdles in their Canadian adventures. The reasons behind these restrictions are multifaceted. Some are tied to international politics, others are rooted in concerns about public health. The Canadian government, in an effort to protect its citizens and maintain stability, has had to make difficult decisions about who can cross its borders. This doesn't mean that the relationship between Canada and China has soured. In fact, both countries continue to engage in vibrant trade and cultural exchanges. But for now, Chinese tourists looking to snap photos of the Rocky Mountains or stroll the charming streets of Quebec City will have to hold off. Looks like the Canadian wilderness is not an option at the moment. Next, we jet off to the land of the rising sun, Japan. A country known for its balance of traditional and modern influences, from its historical temples to its bustling cityscapes. But recently, Chinese tourists have been faced with a significant barrier when it comes to visiting this fascinating country. In the past, Japan had been a popular destination for Chinese tourists, but the recent travel restrictions have put a pause on their plans. The reasons behind these restrictions are manifold and complex, ranging from political tensions to public health concerns. These restrictions are not only a blow to the Chinese tourists who had been dreaming of experiencing the cherry blossom season or the vibrant nightlife of Tokyo, but also to the Japanese tourism industry, which has welcomed millions of Chinese visitors each year. As it stands now, the doors to Japan remain closed for Chinese tourists. It appears sushi and samurais will have to wait for another day. Our next stop is South Korea, a country known for its bustling cities, serene temples, and, of course, the ever-popular K-pop and Korean dramas. However, Chinese tourists have found themselves unable to experience the vibrancy of Seoul or the tranquility of Jeju Island due to recent travel restrictions. This travel ban is not a result of a diplomatic dispute or political tension. Rather, it's a precautionary measure against the spread of global health concerns. The South Korean government, prioritizing the safety of its citizens, has temporarily put a hold on tourist visas to Chinese travelers. While these measures are temporary, they are a significant setback for Chinese tourists who had plans to experience the dynamic culture and beautiful landscapes of South Korea. Not to mention the foodies who were looking forward to indulging in authentic Korean BBQ and kimchi. Unfortunately, for the time being, K-pop and Korean BBQ are off the menu for now. We then move to the beautiful landscapes of Vietnam. A land of staggering natural beauty and cultural complexities, Vietnam has long been a favorite destination for travelers worldwide. Unfortunately, this is no longer the case for Chinese tourists. Recent years have seen a tightening of travel restrictions for Chinese visitors. The reasons behind these restrictions are multifaceted and complex. One of the most significant factors is the ongoing territorial disputes in the South China Sea, leading to rising tensions between the two nations. This, coupled with economic considerations and the need to protect local industries, has resulted in a less welcoming environment for Chinese tourists. Moreover, the global pandemic has further complicated matters, with many countries, including Vietnam, imposing strict travel restrictions in an attempt to control the spread of the virus. Despite the shared border and historical connections, the current climate has made travel between China and Vietnam increasingly difficult. Looks like the lush green rice fields of Vietnam are a no-go. Next, we take a trip to the tropical paradise of the Philippines. Delightful as it may sound, Chinese tourists have found themselves restricted from this Southeast Asian gem. As a response to the global health crisis, the Philippines, like many other countries, has placed travel limitations on Chinese visitors. This measure is a part of the nation's efforts to safeguard its citizens and protect its healthcare system from potential strain. The Philippines, known for its vibrant culture, lush landscapes, and the warm hospitality of its people, has always been a sought-after destination for many Chinese tourists. Its stunning beaches, unique wildlife, and exquisite local cuisine have always drawn visitors from around the world. However, the current travel restrictions have dampened the hopes of many who wish to experience the Philippines' charm. It's a twist of irony that the world's largest archipelago, with more than 7,000 islands to explore, is currently unreachable for the Chinese. Sadly, the stunning beaches of the Philippines are off limits. Well, that was quite the world tour, wasn't it? We've crossed continents, oceans, and even time zones. Let's take a moment to recap this fascinating journey and the 10 countries that have imposed travel restrictions for Chinese tourists. Our first stop was the United States, the land of the free and the home of the brave, where restrictions have been placed on Chinese visitors due to a variety of political and health factors. Next, we hopped over to the land down under Australia, where the Great Barrier Reef and iconic Sydney Opera House have been rendered off-limits due to recent policy changes. We then took a detour to India, the land of spices and spirituality, where the Taj Mahal no longer welcomes Chinese tourists due to ongoing diplomatic tensions. Our journey continued to Canada, the country of maple leaves and friendly faces, where Chinese tourists are currently unable to witness the breathtaking beauty of the Rocky Mountains firsthand. The land of the rising sun, Japan, was next on our list. Known for its cherry blossoms and samurais, this island nation has also had to impose restrictions on Chinese tourism. South Korea, the hub of K-pop and high-tech innovation, was our next stop. Unfortunately, the vibrant streets of Seoul are now out of reach for Chinese travelers. Our journey then took us to Vietnam, a country known for its lush landscapes and rich cultural heritage, where travel restrictions have been imposed due to health concerns. Finally, we landed in the Philippines, a tropical paradise known for its pristine beaches and warm hospitality, where Chinese tourists are currently unable to visit due to recent policy changes. So there you have it, 10 countries where Chinese can't visit anymore. Safe travels wherever your passport allows you to